Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, so we gotta pull this closer for Grim Fandango. We're back. Snarfleasius has a crunch. She's munching away. This is the convergence of two playthroughs, two timelines. Because as you may see, we're in tank controls. But we are truly in the remastered. Yeah, so I went through and got all those tank control, well, almost all the tank control trophies. With a walkthrough. I didn't read past this point because we'd already been here. I'm not trying to spoil it for myself, but inadvertently we did. Apparently we had to show the parrot a picture, and it had a little cutscene, and we missed that originally. There was a million years I was never going to figure that out, so I'm kind of glad it happened, but also it does ruin the sanctity. I feel like there's a bond of trust now that it wavers. And I must tell to you now, no walkthrough. I didn't even mean to do that at the time. The walkthrough I did, but spoiling this point, I did not. Because we were just hitting, Chowchilla Charlie. Put this away, Manny. You look like a nut.
Hola! No drinks for me, thanks.
Oh, Charlie. Alright, let's talk to Meche.
Buenos dias.
Back off, sleazeball, or my husband here will bust your jaw.
Meche?
Meche, it's me.
Manny? That's some costume. Here, help me get Mr. High Roller here into this sheet so we can get out of here.
Oh. Damn it. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better, Manny. You want I should do this?
Hey, is that you, young lady? I'll get you.
And now what? Now we should.
For crying out loud.
This remote control works the bone wagon suspension.
Hey!
We're gonna show him this picture. That's all we have
That's
left.
no way to treat an agent of the LSA. That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA.
Help!
Okay, we clearly don't have what we need. This is exactly what we got stuck here last
You
time.
must be patient, my kitten. I'll escort you to your party just as soon as my system pays off here. Why do you want to get him into a sheet?
I told him there was a big toga party at the Casino Romano, but he had to wear this sheet to get in. After he changes, you take his suit and go upstairs. Get it?
You're trickier than I thought.
We want to keep this toga for ourselves, don't we? Come on, Manny, let's change.
No, Meche got this sheet for Charlie.
Oh. Okay, then. Let's,
I know this guy. He can play the slots for days.
He said as soon as the machine pays off, he'll come with me.
Not again. I'll get you.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Hey!
Nope, no. down and use the button on Glottis. We have a button now. Because of the cutscene, Glottis moved in here, and we got that. To refresh you, if you came on the main timeline.
Not so high! What? Not so high!
Can I get up there?
This remote can...
Watch the chrome!
Can I get up there?
If I touch that stuff, I'd end up with morning glory mittens. If I touch that stuff, I'd end up with... No use for it.
Glottis has a name.
No use for it.
Do I need to, like...
Not so high!
See ya, dude. Let's go down here. Glottis. I can't see anything, Glottis. Is there not a room over here?
I saw Bowsley run down here. But where did he go?
Yeah, he was the guy in the cutscene that we missed. Definitely in this creepy golem cave.
Hello down there. Ooh, never mind. Go back to sleep, whatever you are.
He's not down there.
Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful. Bowsley's probably, well, without something really helpful.
Damn it.
Bowsley's probably in that, well, without something really helpful.
Glottis, will you not just drive down here? That would be so fucking prime, dude.
No use for it.
No use for it. Is there like a...
The rest of him has gone to seed already.
Gone to see.
Calling all cars.
Manuel, is everything okay?
Just testing the equipment, Sal.
Salvador, maybe you should shut that thing off so we can talk.
Salvador, come in. Salvador? Any messages for me?
Nope, calls stopped coming for you the day you left. They're still sending you that lingerie catalog, though.
Hey.
Nothing. Memo to all agents. Priority urgent. In light of the recent disappearances, all agents are ordered to avoid travel in unlit areas until further notice. The rest of him has gone to seed already. Nothing else in there besides that agent's photo. If I touch that stuff, no use for it.
Really? No use for it? What a fool you are, Manny. Let's go to this Silent Hill hallway. I really don't feel like we missed anything over here, though. We must have, though. Manny's still having a hard time with that.
Is it showtime yet?
Johnny Thunder still hasn't rolled in yet. You know these prima donna crooners.
Hey, you're talking about Johnny Thunder.
Sorry.
There's nothing up there on the Snowmaker.
Going up?
This elevator goes up straight to the penthouse suite of Hector Lamans. Mr. Lamans, he only do the business with the very select elite clientele.
Okay. Maybe we're just not looking around. There's gotta be, like, something on the floor. Can you give me a flashlight?
What exactly are you doing with these slot machines?
I'll stick myself inside like a finger down the throat of Hector Limons himself, and I'll make the machine regurgitate the wealth it has devoured.
Yeah. Special assignment just in from Salvador. Crack that machine and leave the change right away.
Yes, sir!
It worked this time, guys. I guess Charlie's just not around. Oh.
I did it. My system worked. I knew it. I told you.
That's great. Now let's go so you can buy me a drink at the Romano.
He was frozen in time.
I'll meet you at the train station with the tickets. There won't be one from me, so you'll have to go back by yourself.
I'll tell that gatekeeper everything. He has to help us.
Come, my lovely. I have another infallible system I'd like to demonstrate. Ow.
So he just left his stuff in here?
A little tight in the shoulders, but at least it doesn't reek of sled dog.
Hey, pal.
I'm not going up there unarmed.
Unarmed? Do we need to go back and get that arm?
I'm not putting those clothes back on. They stink.
No, we're stuck in tank controls in the vortex door. Oh, God. We needn't go up there. What you been up to, Glottis? You figured out those lights yet? I like the dead stares. No, Manny. Oh, he's just traumatized. Alright. What's up?
Nothing to see but flowers. Any messages for me?
Nope, there's...
Meet at the bridge.
Salvador, come in. Salvador?
Where do we get a... This guy had a gun, but we don't have any... Let's go try that. I haven't tried that on him. Let's blast him 100 times.
Not so. Watch the chrome. Not so. I don't know where. Watch the.
This remote control.
No.
That didn't quite work how I wanted it. There's not like another room over here, is there? Oh, maybe we can go out on the street now. Manny on the street. Beat a beat on it. Come on, Manny, you're almost there. Let's go, Manny on the street. I should have pieced it together. Bridge, streets. What are we?
I can't go strolling through the halls now. I'm on the lam.
Are we not disguised? I'm not going up there unarmed. We have a scythe, though. What does that matter? Nothing. Maybe they'll think we're Johnny Thunder himself. Hey, look at the big suit.
Is it showtime yet?
Ah, Johnny Thunder still hasn't rolled in yet.
Show business coffee. Show business coffee. It's a ladder. It's a ladder. It's a ladder.
Alright, we're trying the ladder then.
This lever is attached to the fake snow supply. I would, but it's full. This snowmaker is huge. It's a ladder. This snowmaker is huge. This snowmaker is huge. This lever is attached to the fake snow supply. There can't be too much in here. I would, but it's full. I would, but it's full. This snowman...
Maybe we just gotta grind it all the way down, I guess?
This lever is... I would, but it's full. This snowmaker is huge. It's a ladder. This snowmaker is huge. Not here. This snow...
How about here then?
No room for that.
No room for that. Here then.
No.
No. Okay. He doesn't want to. Coffee.
That ladder is a little too long to climb with scalding hot coffee in my hands. I don't see any place to serve coffee here. I don't see any place to serve coffee here. I don't... This coffee's already ground. I don't...
Come on, Manny. You want to get on the ladder. Please. Alright, we don't need this.
I don't see any...
What if we pour it down the ladder?
That ladder is a little too long to climb with scalding hot coffee in my hands. I don't see any place to serve coffee here. I don't see any place to serve coffee here.
Oh, coffee. Thanks.
Alright.
I don't see any...
Maybe we need to go on a square mashing marathon in the casino. Unless there's something in here that we're just not seeing.
That must be Hector's casino. How about this one? Anyone down here? Monsters? Again? I'd better save it.
What if we just slip this down there?
That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA. That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA.
That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA. What are we missing? Like, I feel like I need to get on Glottis.
No use for it. You know, if I had had a car like this when I was alive, things would have been different. You know, no use for it. No use for it.
Well, what about, can we not even talk about it?
What's the chrome?
I'd better save it. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. Looks like Bowsley broke a canister of Sproutella when he landed. I hope he didn't drip any on himself. You know, if I had had a car like this when I was alive, things would have been different.
Look out!
Okay, Glottis. I'm looking out.
Can anyone hear me besides the scary monster? Dang. Go to sleep, sure thing. Close your big clear blind eyes. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to mess up my blade.
He does not want to mess up his blade.
I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful.
But what?
Hello down there. Oh, never mind. Go back to sleep, whatever you are.
No, Manny, you gotta go forward, dude. Nothing to miss in here. We looked everywhere.
It's the part of that soldier that didn't get up and hop out of here on one hand. The rest, it's the part. The rest of him has gone to seed already. Memo to all agents. In light of the recent disappearances, all high-tech surveillance equipment they have here in the sewer. Nothing to see but flowers. Memo to all agents. Priority urgent. In light of the recent disappearance, it's the part of that soldier that didn't get up and hop out of here on one hand. All agents are ordered to avoid travel in unlit areas until further notice. No use for it.
Glottis, you really can't help me out here?
Not so high! Watch the chrome! Not so high! Watch the chrome! Not so high!
This remote control works the bone wagon suspension. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it.
Tear a wire or something, man.
I don't want to mess up my blade. 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 You know, if I had had a car like this when I was alive, things would have been different.
What happens now?
I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that.
I don't know, I kind of do.
There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. There can't be too much. You know, if I had had a car like this when I was alive, things would have been different. I don't want...
Look out!
Looks like Bowsley broke a canister of Sproutella when he landed. I hope he didn't drip any on himself. There can't be too much in here. That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA.
Glottis.
Look out! Watch the chrome!
So we can't get up. I guess we could try showing the guy the picture or something? I don't know. Glottis is not helping us.
That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA. No.
No. Okay. How about over here?
This is where Hector rips off the people too poor to go upstairs.
Manny? We just can't go over there?
Hey, these work without money. Maybe Hector's not all that bad. Hey! Oh, you're kidding me. It only pays off if you bet? That's not fair.
$10, $13, $24, $28, $30. Is this something stupid like we have to wait for this board to fill up? don't think it's filling up anymore.
I'm not going up there unarmed. I'm not putting those clothes back on. They stink.
We don't want the clothes. There's nothing in here.
I'm not putting those...
Damn it, I feel like the hand thing is fucked up. Like I feel like I need to get the hand. And grind it on the little dropping stuff. Like that's what I feel like I did, but why? How would that help me? I guess it helped me track them.
I would, but it's full.
Then we empty it, right?
I would, but it's full.
Manny, stop looking at anything but the fucking hand. Wow! Circle! Circle's never been used. It was circle. Alright. Alright, I think we got this from now, Manny. This is fucking crazy. Circle? Circle doesn't even do anything. I guess the question is now, do we put it on the stuff while the bone wagon is down or up? Probably doesn't matter ultimately. No. No. Come on, man. Here we go. Whoa. Manny, what are you doing?
Flakes of bone are sprouting when they hit the puddle and turning into baby tears.
Out of the way!
And baby tears are known for growing very tall. I'm guessing.
I don't really want to do that.
He does not really want to do it.
Not so high!
I would argue higher yet. Or is this supposed to just show us the way? Frozen... Oh, nope. Baby tears?
There can't be too much in here.
No.
I better save it.
Oh, it is a tracking device. Okay. Something very handy, Manny. Get in there, Manny.
Okay, I think I could follow the trail this way, but I need a little light.
Hey!
Hey, what's that?
That must be the Flores hideout.
No, not that. The thing coming at us!
I can't reach that high.
Crush its skull. Don't be intimidated, Glottis. Glottis, the bone wagon is very noisy. Uh-oh. In his tail. Holy shit, this thing is a monster. I really like that noise.
No.
Come on, Manny. Please, tippy-toe if you have to.
Hector? Hector, is that you?
Listen, Bowsley, I'm not here to hurt you.
Listen, Bowsley, I'm here to hurt you. Hector, is that you? You better back off, man. I mean it. I'm not feeling too rosy. I'm
That's
having...
no way to treat an agent of the LSA.
I'm thinking I better... Things are gonna change around here.
I'm not touching any of these human remains. At least it's locked.
They're southern shut.
Judging by
so
the emblem,
nice.
these cases are full of Sproutella.
Yeah, the good stuff, too. None of that slow-acting fern food that I left for Hector. Fern food! I'm thinking I better... Things are gonna change around here. Yeah, man.
We just gotta attack this guy?
I'm picking up a lot of anxiety
Who do you
here.
think you're fooling?
It's not Hector. It's Manny Calavera.
It's not Hector. It's Manny Calavera come to sprout you. Things are gonna change around here.
Look, I need a gun to put Hector out of business.
Look, I need a gun. I need Hector. We're in business.
Listen, I really need that gun.
Yeah, man. Who do you think you're fooling? I love plants. Is that so wrong? Plants are beautiful. You people, you think plants are dead? Plants are life.
No. It's amazing how a little touch of human remains can brighten up a place.
Jewel! You're all death! You're all the same!
I'm picking up a lot of anxiety here.
If people were plants, the world would be a better place.
You need to cool
I could make
down.
everybody into plants. I've got enough juice right here to turn the
There
world
can't be too much in
green.
here. I'd better save it.
Huh.
I've got half a mind too. I got half a mind.
Listen, I really need that gun.
What? I didn't say anything of the kind. Where do you get off? What's that? What are you doing? Are you crazy? Get back! Put your hands over your head! Put your head in your hands! Put your head in your lap! How can I do to get you to take me seriously?
Can't reach.
I look at you, and I see a garden waiting to happen. What you haven't seen the meadow.
The meadow.
Hey, do you know what you just did? You just opened Pandora's box! You get out of here right now or I'll let you have it. Hey there, stranger. Can I help you?
I'm looking for something in a 9mm.
Oh, well, I have a very pretty bouquet of that right here.
Thank you.
There you go. Would you like some baby's breath to go with that?
Sure.
All right, here you go. You have a great day now.
Thanks. Wow, what a great guy. I like Manny's throne. Alright, Glottis, what did we get?
Bowsley was right. This is the good stuff. This gun might actually look nice with a little baby's breath.
Little Babuski's breath. Now we're armed.
I'm here to conduct business with Hector Lamans. I just spoke with him on the phone and he's expecting me.
You know Hector Lamans, huh? Okie dokie. Then answer me this one simple question.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. How many limos does Hector Lamans have in his garage?
3.
3.
Oh, sorry. I
Damn.
guess you don't know Hector Lamans like I know Hector Lamans.
Damn it.
All right, let's go, buddy.
Huh, okay. What is Hector Lamans' favorite prime number?
3.
3.
Yeah, well, that was an easy one.
Too bad. I win.
Best 2 out of 3.
Don't mess with me. I know Hector Lamans.
I looked at the board. It was the first prime number that was on there. Figured if he's anything like Manny, he's got a magnet. Hello, Calavera. Oh, who are you?
Celso Flores, what are you doing in Hector Lamans' waiting room?
Oh, he sent us out here to make up our minds about his offer. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Actually, I work for Hector. He sent me to answer your questions.
I'll handle this, my sweet one. What can you tell me about these double N tickets? This price seems much more than double.
It's a scam. The tickets are counterfeit. Take your money and run.
Ho, ho, ho! Don't try any of that tricky reverse psychology on me, my friend.
Well, they cost a mint because they save you a mint.
Well, I don't have a mint, so what do I care?
Well, enough about you guys. Let me tell you about my problems.
Actually, we have a lot of talking we need to do, so
This makeup breathes about as much as vulcanized rubber.
Yes, but it brings out your strong jaw.
Oh, thank you.
I can't raise my arms in this suit.
Well, let's just hope no one pulls a gun on you tonight, huh?
I just got back from the worst vacation I've ever had.
Actually, I just got back from quite an adventure myself, so...
Well, I'm sure you've seen flying spiders and flaming beavers, but trust me, it gets worse. You see, I've been to the edge of the world and back.
I had no idea traveling the land of the dead was so fraught with peril.
Now, how much would you pay just to skip the whole thing?
Darling, come. Let us blow our nest egg together. Mr. Lamans, we've decided to take you up on your generous offer.
Excellent. Excellent. The little lady changed your mind, eh?
No, actually, it was your agent over there.
Of course. He's one of my best. Well, come on in. Let's chat, shall we?
Still got it.
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what spell you cast on the Flores couple, but stick around. Once I'm done with them, there's something across town I'd like to show you. Am I talking about just a job here, or am I talking about opportunity in the general sense? We've had a lot of openings in this office in the last couple of years, and frankly, we've had trouble filling them. I could really use a closer like you on the team. This could be your office. Yeah, try this on. See how it feels. That's yours too. And as an added bonus, 2% of these, Mr.
My name's Calavera, and I want a bigger cut.
Oh, but Mr. Calavera, I'm going to need most of these to get myself out of this world. You see, I've been a very bad boy.
I'm going to deliver those tickets to their rightful owners, and I'm going to deliver you to the compost pile.
Hello? Pigeons? Friends now? I bet I could get over to the other roof on the leg of this sign, but the leg's pointed too far down and it looks like Hector blew the motor.
Gotcha. We get the pigeons to pick it up. Brilliant plan, man.
I bet I could get up at the leg's... Too steep to climb.
Well then, let's get on those stairs. Oh, that's this ladder right here. It's a ladder.
It's a ladder. I bet I could get the legs...
Legs pointed down.
They look bony to me, but she probably thinks they're fat. There can't be too much in here. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. It's cracked, but it's cracked, but still stronger than me.
Stronger than this?
Well, so much for my third arm.
Oh, Manny.
Well, it was gonna happen eventually.
It's a ladder, dude.
Hey, Chihuahua!
Whoa.
That one must be yours.
Don't forget to send for help.
Find Salvador!
Get in, quick!
We were supposed to have coverage back there. Where are all of Salvador's men?
I don't know. He hasn't told me yet.
Hola, Manuel.
Time for you to swing, Daddy-O. Let's see you walk.
These flowers? All people Hector has sprouted?
Hey, when you're on top like my boyfriend Hector is, you make a lot of enemies. What?
You know, you really have bad taste in men.
No, I have a taste for really bad men. There's a difference.
I'm gonna get you.
I thought...
Oh, I gotta get a new bone, huh? Manny, I can't see you. Oh, I see you. Do we go up this way? Manny, I can't see you anymore. Thank the light.
Hector supplies water to keep the flowers alive? Does he see them as a memorial or as trophies? Not thirsty. There can't be too much in here. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. There can't be too much in here.
Right,
I'd better save it.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Hunger Games stole this.
Well, you're half right.
Oh, Manny, so cynical. What happened to you, Manny, that caused you to lose your sense of hope, your love of life?
I died.
I see. I guess Domino was right. You don't have a shred of optimism.
Well, when it comes to shreds, Dom is the expert.
And by that same logic, Manny, you're about to become an expert in botany.
Is this where you tell me all about your secret plan, Hector? How you stole double-N tickets from innocent souls, pretended to sell them, but really hoarded them all for yourself in a desperate attempt to get out of the land of the dead?
No. This is where you writhe around in excruciating pain for about an hour because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all the fast-acting Sproutella. The slow stuff will sprout you, but it's going to take a long time, I'm sorry to say. Manny! Where are you going? You've got some time, you know, before you have to leave. Get it? Leave!
Freeze it, Manny.
Gracias, Toto Santos.
Come on, shake it for me, baby. One of you must be mine.
Let's just run her over.
Salvador?
Manuel, listen carefully. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Find it!
Right.
And tell Eva that I know she will guide the Alliance wisely when I am gone. For when I bite this explosive tooth, the deadly cloud will sprout not just my target, but me as well.
Your target? What are you...
Hey, get out of there!
Farewell, my friend!
What were you talking about with the head of the LSA in there? Huh, Sal? Got something you want to share with the class?
Only this. Viva la revolución! Ah!
Leafing so soon?
He's fine right where he is.
Okay.
Hey, my scythe. Well, what do you know? Sal had a ticket all along.
Behind the greenhouse. I guess, do we follow her, grab the gun, and then go shoot old boy? Or is this her? No. We can't go over there. And he means the greenhouse, not the watershed. I'm hoping. I'm gonna check the watershed just in case.
Now, Hector, does he see? I'm not going in there until I'm packing some chlorophyll.
Yeah, that's why we're sneaking around back. Sneaking around front. Sneaking around this glass building.
I'm not going in there until... I'm not going in there until I'm packing some I'm not...
Manny, I'm just looking for the body. He said behind the greenhouse. Is there a... No. Control help? No. What if I blast the brightness on this? Full screen. Oh, is this it right here?
This must be Hector's murderous mausoleum. I'm not going in there. This must be Hector's murderous mausoleum. I'm not going in there until I'm packing some chlorophyll.
It doesn't look like there's anything on the screen. For context, I'm looking at the stream on the monitor and blasting that brightness up because I can't see on the TV.
I'm not going in there until I'm packing some chlorophyll.
Manny, I just don't understand why you're not going over.
I'm not going in there until I'm packing some chlorophyll.
I don't see anything on this. I don't see anything on the hill. Do we have anything that can help us? Not really. It doesn't seem like it, at least. Too bad we don't have that metal detector.
Hector supplies water to keep the flowers alive? I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade.
Okay, he doesn't want to mess up his blade. And why should he? He told us where it is, but I can't see shit, you know what I mean?
It's amazing how Salvador's ticket is still drawn to him.
Oh shit. Here we go. Oh, this with the bright monitor is gonna be easy peasy. Let's go, Manny. Let's go, Manny. A little bit more, Manny. Alright, here we go.
It's not doing anything. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. I don't really want to do that. It's not doing anything now.
There it is. I don't really want to mess up my blade. Thank you, comrade.
This must be the key to Salvador's trunk.
And now we'll just run down the hill for the 8th time. I'm sure he didn't see any of that. He was looking right at us there, for sure, but I guess we'll just pretend he wasn't. Manny! Just like slide down the hill, dude. Do a cool slide. We're stuck.
Ah, yes. Lots of ammo. Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
He checked if it's loaded, right? Is that something Manny confirmed?
I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. If he runs out of ammo, that is. I'm not getting any closer if he runs out of ammo, that is. This must be Hector's murderous mausoleum.
So then what do we gotta do?
I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo.
We gotta get him to shoot us, or...
I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. If he runs out of ammo, that is.
So is he supposed to, like, blast at us? Do we still not really want to mess up the blade with this? We used it to dig up shit.
I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. My scythe.
His scythe. Till he runs out of ammo. I guess maybe I equip the gun and shoot in?
This must be Hector's murderous mausoleum. Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
So he's hiding in here. And we gotta sniff him out.
Olivia, who's out there?
I'm the Grim Reaper, lardass, and you're my next customer.
Shouldn't you be a patch of posies by now? Closer! Come on, shorty! Ha-ha!
People who live in glass houses get pretty good at ducking, I see.
Is that your best?
Oop. Oop.
Is that your best?
No, that was all pretty bad. That was all very bad.
Nice try. Ho-ho!
You can't escape the Grim Reaper, Hector, especially not when he's got a gun.
Ha! You're on a downhill disadvantage, Manny. I've got ammo in here for 5 years.
All right. I see your point. So I will raise you this.
Not here.
Not here.
Not here.
Oh, he does want the downhill disadvantage. I see.
Not here.
We don't want to pop him one in the back.
Not here.
Over there.
Closer! Come on, shorty! Ha!
Tank controls.
Ho-ho!
That's for Salvador.
Over here, Annie Oakley. Is that your best? Ha-ha! Nice try. Ho-ho!
That's for my crew on the SS Lola.
Nice dress, by the way. Come on, Shorty. Ha! Closer. Is that
Where
your
are we
best?
And that's for Lola herself.
Who's Lola? Ha-ha!
Why could we want to break all the glass panes?
Nice try. Ho-ho!
Let in like a water current or something?
Closer. Nice try.
Let's shoot the water thing. Because I didn't see, and Manny wasn't saying anything like, hey, look, here's some...
Huh? Ah! Ah! Ah!
That doesn't sound good.
You can count them if you want. They're all here.
How about yours?
The company gave me one on the other end. Sort of a retirement present. And, demons ride free, right?
Aw, Manny, you know I can't go with you. I'm a spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this world.
I guess I got so wrapped up in saving people, I just assumed I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved. I like it here. I'm not all alone in that basement anymore, thanks to you. I got a new job and all these new friends. I'm a big demon success story.
So, I guess this is it then.
Come here, give me a hug. You were the best boss
Glottis.
I ever had.
You're the best Glottis there ever was.
Bye.
Manny,
Yeah?
when we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Nobody knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line, so you might as well enjoy the trip.
Wow, incredible. What a fantastic game. I don't remember how many minutes were left. That is so good. fun jump. Through and through. A couple of weird patches, but like I definitely wouldn't have got send the bird the picture of the guy with the recording. Definitely wouldn't have done that. Oh, I can't believe we just chanced fucking circle working. That's phenomenal. I was worried there for a real hard second. I thought we were done. I thought it was like hard locked out. I gotta pee, but I just want to listen to this music.
David